สวัสดีครับท่านผู้ติดตาม VOA ภาคภาษาไทยทุกท่านจากกรุงวอชิงตันนะครับทางทีมงานภาคภาษาไทยของเรายังคงติดตามประเด็นการเคลื่อนไหวสถานการณ์การเมืองในประเทศเมียนมาอย่างต่อเนื่องและวันนี้เราได้รับเกียรติจากผู้ร่วมงานของเราซึ่งเป็นผู้สื่อข่าวอาวุโสจากภาคภาษาพม่ามาร่วมพูดคุยเกี่ยวกับสถานการณ์ต่างๆรวมทั้งข้อมูลบางอย่างที่เราอาจจะไม่เห็นในหน้าข่าวเบื้องลึกเพื่อจะได้ให้ทุกคนทราบถึงข้อมูลต่างๆเท่าเทียมกันนะครับ So thank you very much for joining us, Kim So-win, lead international broadcaster from the VOA Burmese service.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ So
Thank you for having me.
We are happy to have you today. So let me jump into the question. So years ago, the Burmese service interviewed Aung San Suu Kyi, and you have been following the democratization of Myanmar closely. So what is changed by the coup this month?
Yes, well, I was the one who got an exclusive interview with Aung San Suu Kyi when she was released from under house arrest while I was in Bangkok for rotational assignment in Bangkok VOA Bureau. So, the time has changed. And, you know, the Aung San Suu Kyi is now well-respected and supported by, thousands of people in Burma. So it's a kind of, stalemate back to square one because Thailand and Burma, we share culture of coup. So this is the third coup of my lifetime. So, but anyway, it's back to square one.
Right. So could anyone have foreseen that this coup would be coming up before it really took place?
Yes, it's very well predictable in the very beginning because before the election the pro-military opposition party we call USDP and USDP led the 32 political parties to meet with the military leader Mae Aung Hlaing and then they requested if something is not right the military they want military to intervene. They want military to take over if something happened, if they lost the election. It's kind of, predictable, scenario. And what happened is, Aung San Suu Kyi also taunted and challenged after this, before the election, said, don't you dare. In Burmese, they call Paya Malay Tawaya, means don't you dare do something. The people are behind me or something like that. So it's kind of challenging, gesture from Aung San Suu Kyi as well. And as far as we are aware that, whenever foreign dignitaries visited Burma, whenever they see Aung San Suu Kyi, and Aung San Suu Kyi tend to talk about this, the tendency of the coup from the military leader. So she always expressed her concern.
To your knowledge, what is it like to be in Myanmar at this time? How different is it in big cities or rural areas?
I'm living in America, so I'm not in Burma, but I can feel their frustrations and I can feel their disappointment. And, I can, according to our reports from our stringers and also from social media, not only in urban area, also rural area, they also show support to NLD government. Even in this very difficult pandemic, with the restrictions and also imposing night curfews, they are willing to come out and then they are supporting. And on the other hand, the military supporters also showed up, but very few, very kind of, timid because they dare not, confront the mass supporters.
Right. But if you look at the coup itself, can you help understand whether is it popular or unpopular now?
It's like kind of very unpopular for the military because military, the civilian also feel that they've been humiliated, bullied by the military because military has the power. They control most of the important ministries.
Do you think how this coup will affect Aung San Suu Kyi's declining influence? I mean, would it help revitalize her stature, or does Myanmar have any comparable leader in the younger generation to lead the country's democratic ideal?
Because of this coup, she would gain more support, and then she is, well respected. Her supporters regard her as a mother of the nation. As far as we see, there is no one who can compare to Aung San Suu Kyi. For as far as leadership is concerned, and Aung San Suu Kyi also, reluctant to do so, because when we interviewed in I think it's about in 2014 or 2015, she refused to answer our question about who will be the next the leadership will come up, or is she encouraging youth to do so? And she kind of kept silence. So that's why we don't see any prominent kind of youth leaders coming up.
Right now, we have been seeing a lot of reports about peaceful protests across Myanmar for many days. What kind of message are these scenes sending out to the world, in your opinion?
The international, these most supporters, they are seeking international support. They want an international community to understand the Burma's situation. And they also want US, particularly UN, to intervene, some sort of support, to show support, not rhetoric, just very pragmatic. They are expecting and they are hoping to get the real kind of support, not rhetoric. So that's why they are just keep on protesting, even though they are in danger.
What do you think would happen to Myanmar after this point?
Well, if there is no intervention, international intervention, there is not enough pressure to put pressure to the military regime, the Burma will be in doom, to be doomed again, back to square one. But people's power, people's commitment to fight against a military coup, we have to see. And I don't know how long they are going to endure this kind of pressure. And if something more forceful to use to crack down all the protesters, we have to see, because we have bitter experience before.
So thank you for your time. Kin So Win, lead international broadcaster from VOA Burmese Service. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ก็หมดเวลาของการสัมภาษณ์นี้นะครับก็ขอบคุณที่ตาม VOA ภาคภาษาไทยนะครับเมื่อมีรายการอื่นๆที่น่าสนใจเราจะนำมาเสนอทุกท่านติดตามชมได้อีกครั้งวันนี้ลาไปก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับ